Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. It's the first time here and I really hope that you guys are doing good, especially in this cold. I don't know what's going on actually. Like it's very weird, right? Especially here in Durban because it's something that doesn't normally happen, because it's like even in winter, oh okay, it's a bit cold here and there, but not like this. I don't know what's going on. I guess this year is just everything is just different. So yeah, otherwise I'm good. I mean, I guess I didn't tell you that. Like, I'm good, but I kind of had like a hectic morning, hectic day actually. I went to the gym in the morning, and then after that, I did some shopping. I really needed to do some shopping. There's something new happening in my life, so I just needed to, sort out some things for that. And yeah, it's something that I'm excited about, something that I'm really grateful for, something that something that I definitely prayed for. So I'm really, really grateful, even though I know it's just gonna take up, a lot of my time, and it's probably going to even affect, my channel. But like, I'm hoping that, I'm going to be able to just make time and still prioritize, you know, you guys, because obviously you are important, and this relationship is important, and I don't want to do that thing that I used to do of like, disappearing and then coming back, things like that. So I'm really, really hoping that I'll still be able to just, post weekly, or at least, you post it every after 2 weeks, but I'll try to maybe do shorts or like rides, or just make like pictures, or like do pictures and just rides instead of like making videos. So yeah, hopefully that is going to work, if if what is happening currently in my life affects, ends up affecting, you know um the channel. So anyways, as you've seen on the title of this video, today we will be talking about, being in touch with yourself, right? Like being connected with yourself, or being one with yourself, right? I feel like most of the time, or something that I've noticed, is that we tend to prioritize, relationships, with like romantic relationships, or like friendships, but we never really prioritize, relationship with ourselves, right? We never really, talk about, being connected to yourself. We're always talking about like, hey, connecting with other people, connecting with your partner, connecting with your friends, but not really with, ourselves. And I feel like the relationship that one has with themselves is like the most important relationship. It's basically the foundation of every other relationship that one will, have, right? It may either be like a romantic relationship or friendship. If you do not have like the relationship with yourself, right, then the relationship that you have with other people will definitely suffer. So today we will be just diving deep into that, and like I'll be sharing tips with you guys on how to, really connect with yourself and be in touch with yourself, really. So yeah, with that being said, let's just get straight into it. So yes, guys, obviously the biggest question here is, how does one, connect with themselves, or how does one actually forge that relationship, or cultivate that relationship with themselves, right? Think about how you connect with your partner, or how you connect with your friends, right? You spend time with them, you give them attention, you give them love, respect, but most importantly, you listen to them, right? Which I feel like is something that we are unable to do with ourselves. We are very, like we very good at like listening to other people, listening to, everything else, everything, outside, except, listening to ourselves. Hence, forging a relationship with yourself is important, right? Our minds, our bodies, and our hearts are always communicating with us. But if we are not connected to them, we obviously not going to be able to hear, right? So like the spending time part, or like the giving attention to yourself part, it's like the byproduct of like listening to yourself, being able to listen to your body, your mind, and your heart when it tells you need something, or when it tells you to pause, or like actually, do this or do that, when your heart is trying to direct you in, in certain ways, being able to listen to it is like the fundamental, right? So if you get the listening part right, then the other parts actually become easier, right? Because you are able to listen to your heart when it tells you to, let us pause, let's reset, let's do this, or let's do that, or let's not do that. All right, you are able to listen to your body when it tells you, what, let's go to the gym, rather, or like, what, we've done enough for today, let's just rest. You're able to listen to your mind when it tells you, you say, let us read, or all of those things, right? So being able to listen to yourself is actually like that, the basic thing, or like the fundamental of like having a relationship or cultivating a relationship with yourself, which is something that I feel like most people struggle with. We're living in a world that is filled with so much noise that we now value, other people's voices than we value our own, right? So let's just go back to ourselves and actually connect with ourselves so that we can be able to just listen to ourselves and value our voice more than we value other people's voices, right? And another thing is, creating a home in yourself, right? Like most people are always like, actually, I'm one of those people, like, oh, my Smart Mind is my home, is like a second home, because maybe that person's energy, or being in their presence just feels like home, right? Which is great, but I feel like looking for a home and someone else is not really great. Do not get me wrong, I'm not trying to say it was okay, having a good relationship with other people is not important, but having a good relationship with other people is not great if you don't have a good relationship with yourself, right? So first, being able to have that relationship with yourself is very, very important. So if you're trying to find a home in someone else, but you can't feel at home in yourself, then that is a problem. So let us try to be able to just be so comfortable with ourselves, because think about what a home is, right? A home is a place where you feel comfortable and where you feel welcome. You're in a place where you're not going to be judged, a place where you can always be yourself, who you want to, right? So I feel like, and we've just taken all of that responsibility and placed it on other people. And we see ourselves have become that place of like, that doesn't really feel like home, right? Because we judge ourselves, we sabotage ourselves, we do all these crazy things, we feed our negative thoughts, that ourselves no longer feels like home. So let us try to connect with ourselves, let us get comfortable with ourselves, let us let us not judge ourselves, right? So that we can be able to get to that point where we are comfortable with like being with ourselves, because we've like made that space, with ourselves, because okay, like I can actually be with myself and feel like I'm at home, right? I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of things have happened today, and is just all over the place, so I'm not able to just say everything that is in my mind, or say everything that I wanted to say, right? But I really, really hope that you guys get it, right? Because I feel like this is very, very important. A relationship with yourself is a relationship that's like the most important one. No matter how thriving your romantic relationship is, or how thriving your friendships are, but if the relationship you have with yourself is not really in good shape, then you have a problem. Just take time to work on that relationship, because hey man, if you do not take care of yourself, or if you don't take care of yourself, who's going to take care of you? There's no one's going to take care of you, right? And also think about how you can just replace your partner if they ever decide to leave, or replace your friend if they also decide to leave, but how you can never replace yourself, right? So you basically stuck with yourself. So the relationship you have with yourself is like the most vital. So yeah, I just want to make this video as short as possible, but I feel like I'm rambling. So let's just close it off. Yeah, I think that's where I'm just gonna close it off today, because wow, my mind and basically my life is just a mess today. This is one of those days where I was just showing up, like I am showing up, I'm trying, right? So yeah, but right now I just want to speak with that person who really wants to, who's serious basically about, like, building a relationship with themselves, right? But not really sure as to where to start. I would advise you to start with yoga, right? Just start practicing yoga, because obviously if you want to spend time with yourself and do all the things that really help, like cultivating that relationship with yourself, it's gonna take time. It's gonna feel weird. So I am saying yoga because I know yoga is just one of those practices that helps one to really get connected with themselves and really just take time for themselves. Maybe later you can try, meditating and things like that. But for now, you can just, try yoga, and you'll see you'll feel connected with yourself. But obviously, this is a journey, right? It's a relationship, and a relationship obviously needs to be maintained, right? But just start there, start with yoga, and then you'll just, learn as you go. You learn to listen to your body and be able to just listen to yourself, actually, not listen to your body. Listen to yourself and be able to offer yourself what you need. So yeah, with that being said, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for making it this far, because wow, I know today's video is a mess. I feel like it is a mess. But anyways, thank you for putting up with me. Yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, follow me on Instagram also. I'm at simply Thandeka _. I will see you guys next time. Yeah, love you so much.